in real internet crazy news, y'all seen this weird trend going around where people are asking if 100 dudes fight a gorilla, who gonna win? It's
I knew
stupid.
it. I knew this shit was gonna come
I
on the
don't know why
fucking
this is a
show. I
thing.
knew it, man. Wes, ain't 100 men about to beat you up, dog. So I don't know what makes you think that's gonna be.
Mm, that's tough.
Hey, but I mean, it's a silly thing, man, to me because I don't know why. Unless these dudes got guns, if they going one on one, in my opinion, it's over. They coming out with broken everything.
You need to understand where sources come from. Like certain stuff be popping out of nowhere. Who was sitting there like, you know what? What if 100 men? Like, who just sitting here thinking of shit like this?
Mm,
And especially if that gorilla is defending its kids or whatever, it's a wrap. It's over.
mm.
Oh
Good night,
yeah.
all 100 of. But I don't
I don't
know.
think they're gonna beat
That's just my
100 though.
opinion. That's just my opinion. Byron, talk to me.
20, the gorilla gonna get them. 100, nah.
All right, well, think about okay. Give me your logic.
Cause all somebody gotta do is get around his neck.
Get around his
Say
neck
that
and
one more time. Move a straight face. Say that one more time.
Yeah, his neck. You know,
Exactly.
so you go, huh?
Exactly. I neck brolic. Pause. But like you just huh?
But a grown man. Let's think about it. You know, so you are gonna have to wrap your whole body around him. So if he's dealing with that person on his neck, and he's still, I mean, if he hits you, it's hurting.
yeah,
I mean, that's simple. But 100 dudes, 100, it's a lot of people.
a
Can
lot
you
of
get
people.
your neck around Wesley neck? Could you? I mean, could you get your arm around Wesley neck? That's the best comparison I got to a gorilla right now.
All right, but hold
Can
on,
you?
wait a minute. Forgetting all that.
All right, I'm
All
done.
that
My
foolishness
fault. I'm done.
about
That's my
the
last
topic.
one. I'm done.
All right. Yeah, okay, so you got 100 people, right? Logically thinking, 100 people. How many of those people gonna actually be able to get at the gorilla? Because there's only so much area a person can take up, right?
Yeah.
And if my man just out here flinging people left, right, and center, I don't know, man. That's my concern. I get what you saying. Hey, get around his neck, choke him out. But he get his
You're gonna have to
hands on.
bum rush him.
Yeah, yeah. You gonna have to bum rush him.
Somebody taking like the front like
I'll
eight
be
taking
honest.
the L. Like they
The,
sleep.
the
They
first,
sleep.
hey, I'm be honest with you. If I'm part of this group, which I would never be because that's just stupid. But if I'm part of this group and I'm out there determined to get this gorilla, after I see the first one uh, arm get broken after a simple fling, I'm thinking about life. After the third one's leg go flying to the right and he go to the left, um, yeah, I'm going home.
It's like that scene. It's like that scene in Rush Hour 2. Chris Tucker started climbing. He looked. He said, "Oh hell no!" He got back. Now I'm walking in like, "Oh yeah, y'all got it.
Oh, y'all
I'm
got it.
good, bro. Y'all got it. I'm good, dog."
Because that 100 is leaving. Absolutely. But Brant, man, what is your thought?
I mean,
He come up with a strategy.
they would have to come up with. Well, you couldn't just have 100 random people fight them. Where, to Wes's point, it would be chaos. But now, if you went into it with the strategy, you work together, then you could execute Byron's plan. It would require, but that would require a group of men to know we're going to be cannon fodder. That the gorilla is going to tear us from limb to limb. So you'd have to have people that would be willing to be those frontline dudes.
To die.
If you yes, to die. But okay. Number two, why are y'all fighting a gorilla? Now, I mean, obviously, what's to your case? If you could just simply leave, you would leave. But assuming that this was your only way to survive, then the 100 would have to work together to defeat the gorilla. Otherwise, divided and running scared in amok, the gorilla is going to tear them apart. He might take groups out at a time, and then he may hunt down the others if they scatter. But if you could come in with a concerted effort and some sort of plan, and y'all actually stick to the plan, I mean, you could get it because the law of numbers. And if you think about the combined strength of 100 men versus one gorilla, I'm not saying we would win one-on-one, but the strength of 100 men is greater than the strength of one gorilla. You just have to be concerted effort together as one unit to take him down.
So, Brent, here, all four of us are in this group. Here's the
Mhm.
plan. All right, when they run, we go the other way. That's the plan. I
Well, first
guarantee
off,
you we survive.
why are we anywhere?
That's what I want to know. But if we just happen to be there, fellas, here's the plan. All right, these folks over here is 96 of them. By the time he get to 96, we'll be on the other island. And it's gonna take a while.
Bro, that's a lot of people, bro.
That's a lot of people. You got
To
that
fight.
right. You got that right. But survival energy of a gorilla, that's a tough situation. I don't want any parts of it. I tell you that right now. I don't want no parts. The thing is, he has all limbs. He has all the limbs that they got. He can use all of them.
Hold on, Wes. Stop. Hold on.
Pause.
He got all the limbs, Wes, but the man still ain't got but 2 legs and 2 arms. You act like he out here like Doc Ock, like he growing extra appendages.
But what I'm saying is everything they can do, he can do, and he got way more strength than they do. And
individually, yes. Individually, yes.
Mm-hmm.
As a group of men, all 100 of them, no. So there's a way, but that Wes, this is going to be a metaphor that won't make sense to you because you haven't seen the movie. But
it didn't make sense to me because I don't know what a Doc Ock is. But anyway,
that's a Spider-Man character. That's okay. You know, for those of you that seen the Marvel movies, you know how in Infinity War, Doctor Strange was like, "There's one way. There's only one way to beat Thanos for good." And then all the stuff has to happen for us to get to Endgame. There's one way. We got it's one little shot, and it's the craziest shot ever. But they would have to be coordinated together.
I mean, the people that would be dumb enough to go against a gorilla, I don't think they got coordination.
Oh, I don't disagree with that, Wes. I'm just telling you, if it had to be done, I mean, my goodness.
I'll just be honest with you. I don't.
It's so random. They ain't got coordination.
They ain't got no coordination to work together. These are all people that are in for these. I think these would be people that are in for themselves to just prove that they can do it, and I gonna all prove that they cannot do it. But with all that being said, shout out to whoever came up with this tomfoolery. Like Durante said, I think he was probably on some stuff when he came with this idea.
I'm saying.
Well, to be fair, I don't know that. I will tell you, I was going to say this earlier. They do have a YouTube channel that does these random simulations where they do 40,000 Spartans versus 20,000 Genghis Khan men. I'm making up some stuff, but like they have simulations where that comes from. They also sometimes do like one Superman versus, and they give a random number of other characters, whether it be Batman, like because they'll have multiples, Iron Man, whatever they pick, but they do some simulation like this. So I don't know if it was just a elevated thought that caused it. They were on some things, or if somebody was watching like the YouTube channel and was like, what if 100 people fought a gorilla? But either way, I agree. The best place for that is in a simulation and not practice out.
Yeah, definitely in a simulation. It's just like
that's tough.
Like, okay, what if man was around for the T-Rex?
They got those. That's a thing. I think that's one of the things.
I'm sure it is, and they died. I'm sure.
I don't know if I watched that one or not, Wes. I can't speak to that one. So I mean
and the T-Rex, he got a different.
He ain't got arms, Wes. He got to bend all the way over to eat you. So I mean,
that's a fact. But I got a feeling he got a tail. He can swing. I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, at least you know how they sound.
Hmm.
The sound, like you know how they put it in the movies.
Yeah, we know how they sound.
That's what I'm saying. Why was it? So how do we know that? Know what they sound like when people put them in movies? It's crazy.
We don't. They made it up. They don't know what the vocal cords did. I don't know what a T-Rex sound like.
It just, as a kid watching Jurassic Park, it just sound right. Like it just sounded like, yes, that's what that would sound like.
It could sound like an aggressive chicken for all we know.
Aggressive chicken.
You telling me the T-Rex is barking out there? They bark.
Hey man, it could be. We don't know.
I'm not even gonna try to touch that. Hey, skip this subject because Wes gonna piss me off tonight. This motherfucker said aggressive chicken. The fuck?
You know, it's interesting. Wes brought up fighting a T-Rex, but you know, little
Never watched
scientific-
Jurassic Park though.
But that's probably true too. But also, hold on, one more better than that.
I hate him.
Wesley's arch nemesis that still exists today is a bird, and the birds, believe it or not, despite what we think about lizards and stuff, birds, at least according to scientists, birds are more closely related to dinosaurs than lizards and
Yeah.
reptiles are.
That's why I
So
said-
so it's fascinating that Wesley brought them up, and Wesley don't even like them.
I don't like them, but I know about them. I know
I
enough.
mean,
I know enough. All I'm saying is, it could sound like an
Anybody
aggressive.
out there?
We don't know what a T-Rex sound like.
anybody out there? You want to host this show?
Hey, what does the
I don't
ostrich
know.
sound like? Maybe it sound more like an ostrich. I don't know, man. Shoot,
You just
it's another
give
fight.
it a different. Give it a different animal because you're sticking to birds too much. This pissing me
I'm
off.
sticking the birds for. Never mind. You,
No, I know you're sticking to
Alright.
birds for a reason, but give me a different animal. No, fuck that. Give me a different animal. I don't give a damn. Give me something else.
Hey, y'all know
I
what
know
would
why
be the
he's sticking to
wildest
birds.
thing?
I totally understand it. Give me something else.
You know what would be wild though? What if all of them were mute? What if they didn't make no noise? Sounds like the rustling of trees and the running on grass. What if they didn't really make no noise? Wouldn't that be wild? So
It
you don't
would
even
be
know this coming other than
fascinating.
boom, doom, 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 doom. You just hearing a bunch of loud claps. You're like, is it storming? What is that?
Man, can you imagine?
You know?
I guess that your senses would have to be tuned up, like your smell senses would have to be tuned up to know what's coming. Which I mean, in theory, I mean, that would be something that would be enhanced.
Motherfuckers blind, so I mean,
Hey
Here we
yo,
are.
hey
Here we
yo.
are.